Islam is deceiving many Christians into following the Antichrist and the false prophet, and many Christians don't even realize it, and some even invite it. To understand what I'm saying, you have to understand what Islam believes at the time of the end. They believe in somebody called the Mahdi or the Mahdi. Now, I'm not saying that dude on YouTube is him, I don't know. But the Mahdi himself, they believe that he'll be on earth around 7 years, that he'll be a political military leader, that he'll enforce Islam on the world. I've heard some even say that he would sign a treaty with the Romans, as well as Jews, as well as many other things. They teach that he will come back with a Muslim Jesus. Now, we know Jesus is a Jew. I'd hope you do, because Jesus himself said that he's a Jew. But let me tell you how they trick Christians. You need to pay very close attention to this, lest you go to hell. So they understand that many Jews reject Jesus. So they use this as a key foundational point to start digging and turn people towards the Quran. Now, these Christians, unknowingly, they don't know they're being turned towards the Quran. Well, some do, and they receive it. That's dangerous. Nevertheless, when talking about Jesus, the Christian will ask them, so what do you believe about Jesus? And they'll say, we believe that Jesus was born of a virgin. The Christian will say, we do too. The Muslim will say, we believe that Jesus is the Word. Christians will say, we do too. Muslims will say, we believe in the second coming of Jesus. Christians will say, we do too. Muslims will say, we believe that Jesus is the Messiah, even though Jews don't. Christians will say, we do too. And you know what? You're a lot closer than us to us than the Jews, because you believe that Jesus is Messiah too. So now hearing this, Christians are like, we believe the same thing as Muslims. And they accept Jesus as Messiah, and Jews don't. So then you have Christians all in my comment section, as well as other people saying, oh, we and Muslims, we believe the same thing. Little do they know they're being set up as a lamb is set up for the slaughter, because Islam does not believe that Jesus is God in the flesh, nor do they believe in the crucifixion, which is the very thing that's needed for salvation. The enemy was so slick with it. He included a lot of other things, but when it comes to the salvation portion, he leaves that out. So fast forward to what they call the second coming. When Islamic Jesus comes with the Mahdi, Christians left behind will see him and say, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And according to Islamic belief, Jesus will tell them, I wasn't crucified. You all got it wrong. And those Christians will be like, oh my gosh, you were born of a virgin. You did miracles. You came back as the Messiah. You must be the real Jesus, but you didn't die. We got that wrong. All the while, that is the false prophet, who is literally a lamb that speaks as a dragon. Who is the lamb? It's Jesus. This is a false Jesus. All the while, their version of the Antichrist, who they call Dajjal, 70% of what they say about him fits biblical Jesus. Says he's God, says he's Lord, wants worship, and is the Jewish Messiah. Yet now they trick Christians into calling him the Jewish Messiah demonic. All the while, the real Jewish Messiah is Jesus. The deadline's 2 weeks away. Click the link in my story or bio to join this month's class on your purpose.